Hello, my name is Elvis. I'm a medical doctor and I'm also autistic. So today I want to talk to you guys about sort of fixation, or as I guess a more modern term that people like to use is special interest. So autistic people have this sort of special interest or this topic that they sort of are obsessed with. So some very common ones are like dinosaurs, astronauts, Legos, trains. Mine happens to be medicine, which also just happens to also be my career. So these sort of special interests are things that autistic people are sort of obsessed with. Like they'll spend hours, days, weeks, years just reading and learning about it. And like they'll never get tired of it. They'll always want to talk about it. They always have an interest to learn more, to talk about it. It's very interesting and very as well time consuming, obviously. So in some cases it could be detrimental. But luckily, if you end up having a chance to make it into your career, it also works beneficially for you. And then at the same time, it's also quite interesting because at some point you get tired of it. For instance, like my fixation is medicine. I love medicine. I read about it all the time. It's literally almost all I read. And every time I'm with my friend group, it's kind of all that we talk about, or rather, all that I talk about or bring up. And it's funny because at some point they're like, our one rule is like, we don't talk about medicine when we're not in the hospital because all we do is talk about medicine. But funny enough, I just love talking about medicine. Um, but I think it's interesting because when it shifts from being just a special interest and a hobby to your career, I love obviously learning about it and doing it every single day. But at the same time, it could be very overwhelming at certain portions of my life. And I would want to sort of take a break and shut it off for a bit. So I think it's interesting when sort of your fixation or your special interest, the love of sort of your brain becomes a career. And then at some point, it becomes tiring, which is, I think, interesting. I mean, I still love it to day's end. Like I literally go to the hospital. Like I get there at like 4:30 and then I end 4:30 a.m. And then I end at around like 5 p.m., sometimes a little later if cases go longer. And I love every second of it. The only thing I don't love, obviously, is the tired part of it. But it comes with the career. There's just certain sacrifices you have to make for the things you love. And I'm happy to do that. But yeah, so happy I'm at the hospital that I'm at. They're great people. Everyone's super nice, super helpful. And I got really lucky to be placed there. All right, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.